Alright, let's take another one. Alright, I forgot to tell you guys something. There's a little bit of, what do I do? There's my part. Alright, there's a little something else you got to be able to do here. It takes a little bit of thought. Sometimes you like me, I was running extremely low, lean. And I got to think, well, maybe the fuel in my float bowl is too low. And there are other guys I've seen on the internet where they're saying, well, I've got fuel flowing out the throat of my car right there. So here's what you got to ask yourself. Right? I've gone through, I've set my floats, they're beautiful, no problem. I screw the float and set it. You know, if you set it and you got a problem, then clearly you've not set. You need to know exactly where your fuel level is. So at idle, given that this is your idle jet, your fuel must be above the bottom of that jet. And given that this is your main circuit, and it has a really big friggin' hole right there, if your fuel level is too high, it'll flow out that hole right there. And if you look at where these two fit, this is going to be kind of hard to see, you'll see that there's about a 3 millimeter difference between the bottom of this jet and the bottom of that hole right there. So that's your target. Your fuel level must fit with the floats in between these two. If you're too high, you flow out. You park on a hill, you flow out. If you're too low, you don't even idle. You won't even get to the bottom of this and you won't idle. And it's possible that if you're right down there at the bottom, and although you are idling, again, the hill problem comes up. Park on a hill where you're parking down a hill and all of a sudden the fuel flows away from that, you won't start. So, something to think about if you've got issues and you just can't figure out what the hell it is.